The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last three outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Toronto, shortstop, number 2.
Down the third baseline. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Adam Jones is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready with another 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's ball 1. One and one, here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Danny Duffy gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Francisco Lindor.
Lays off 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Three and 0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's Michael Brantley. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. Comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. From the stretch, runners off for second on the ground to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball left side. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base. So he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch. And he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
Duffy sets. Here it is on 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately. And based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The man on third with 2 down. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
19, Jose Bautista.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker there that drops in, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Stepping into the box, number 7. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 13 home runs and the RBI count at 35. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And the pitch on 2-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The 0-2 delivery. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. First and second now, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
My goodness, there's another one. 7 foul balls in a row. You just don't see at-bats like this.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Pierce. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Two-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Digging in, Brandon Geyer. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. From the belt, kicks and deals. Dribbled to the right side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting 9th.
Catcher Jared Salt of the Maki is in now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's gone 2 for 5. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a foul pop behind the plate. Boone waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. At the plate, Hernan Perez, currently third on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode and you haven't taken one swing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Gene Segura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Two and 0 now.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far, as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Segura runs, pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he misses. 2-1. Shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from 2nd will stay put at 3rd, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, you ever talk about a much needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson. To 2nd for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Perez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Bautista, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Jose Bautista comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch. Number 7 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Carlos Santana.
He's set and the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
In now, Hernan Perez, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Indians nothing. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Steve Pearce.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside and low. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle.
Cleveland.
He's going to do well
Third
for himself. He
baseman,
stays consistent and keeps
Jose
that approach.
Ramirez.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's the international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Kipnis runs. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chu is after it. And it, in fact, lands in the corner. Foul. Another try at 2-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 32, Tyler Naquin.
Now batting, Tyler Naquin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 0-2 delivery. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. This is pulled into right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in, Brandon Geyer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two-1. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first home run of the season. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting, catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to second. Perez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Indians. Ready once again, Gene Segura comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Segura.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Middle of the night here from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 3, the Blue Jays 2. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1 and 2 hole.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The 1 and 2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Chu, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Ball 2. A runner at second, nobody out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
None out, runners at first and second. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ready with the 3-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Michael Givens is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Michael Givens.
Steve Pearce will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bautista has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Now the 0-1. Fouled back. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Grounded softly to the right. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose
Ready for another
Ramirez.
shot now, Jose Ramirez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready? Now the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, you just try to be simple. Put the ball in play, get a base hit, and drive the run in, and that's what he did right there.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cleveland's out in front, 6-2. Ready once again, number 7. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the box, Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's another 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo.
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that's basically pitching unlucky right there. He's got the sinker in his arsenal.
14.
He throws the sinker. He gets the ground ball. And next thing you know, it finds a hole. And that's a tough break.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 0 count. Here it is. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Vogt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Zach McAllister takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
McAllister.
Gene Segura standing in.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Tribe lead this one 6-4. Jake
Now
Diekman
pitching
will
for
come on in
Toronto,
relief here and
number
appear in game
43,
number 25
Jake
on the year so
Diekman.
far. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
Leading
He's
up
1
with
for
a
2 in the
try.
ball game.
Center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear
The
people
right
talk
fielder,
about the
number
unwritten
6,
rules of baseball, I think we
Brandon
just saw a perfect
Geyer.
example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Brandon Geyer will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. In the dirt. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
That's not something you see every day. The catcher was focused on framing a pitch to get the called strike, which he got, but he forgot to close his glove on it, and a passed ball is the result.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch outside for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Michael Brantley would be next. Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
One left for the Tribe. They still lead it 6-4. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson in his career versus this pitcher, 6 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. High pop-up. Lindor is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis. And he'll whip this one over to first. And he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in to try it again. Number 7. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
This right here is a difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Andrew Miller will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Andrew Miller.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hot shot on the ground is short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Indians lead it 6-5. Nate Jones gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nate Jones.
Here's Michael Brantley. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Hit down the third base line. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Career numbers against Nate Jones. He's gone 2 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now here it comes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Segura gloves it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Joe Smith.
Darwin Barney will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Barney.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez singled home a run in his last time up. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Brett Cecil is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 21, Brett Cecil.
Leonis Martin is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 13, Leonis Martin.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. Past history with Brett Cecil. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's taken him deep once.
Ramirez.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Stepping in now, Tyler Naquin. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A runner at second, nobody out. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Geyer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he pops him up back behind second base. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, 2, here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Tribe as it remains a 6-5 ball game. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Roberto Ozuna.
Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He'll start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, it's great to be patient, make the pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And there goes Davis. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Coming to the plate now, number 7. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Corey Kluber earns his 8th victory of the season. Danny Duffy struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Roberto Ozuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.